Good afternoon, everybody. Phoenix Girl here. So yeah, we got some very interesting news. We got some very interesting news today. Apparently, yesterday, the Los Angeles DA's office, they held like a press conference, and it was announced that it was announced that the DA has agreed to re-sentence the Menendez Brothers prison term. Cause right now they're basically serving life in prison without the possibility of parole. I actually watched the press conference live yesterday on YouTube, and what really struck me about the press conference was that the DA said that like murder is not really an excuse. But you know, the Menendez brothers were obviously in a really bad situation. And, you know, and he wants to, so basically he wants to re-sentence them to like life in prison with the possibility of parole. So normally, they would be sentenced to like 50 years to life, but because they got convicted before the age of 26, they're gonna get like life in prison with the possibility of parole. So I think they're supposed to be hearing today about this petition, and depending on how it goes, there's a very good possibility they might actually get out by the end of the weekend. They might actually be free men. There's a very good possibility they may actually be free men. And it's wild because they've been in prison for pretty much their entire adult lives. They basically were convicted, sent away to prison back when I think Eric was like 21 and Lyle was like 18? Something like that? Something along the lines of that. And they're now in like their mid-50s, they're almost 60 years old. So yeah. So yeah, if they actually do manage to get out of prison, they might end up like spending the rest of their lives as basically free men. uh, my understanding is that both men are married. I think Eric, I gotta double check, but I think Eric or Lyle, excuse me, one of them was a kid, I think, but I think I gotta double check. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, so here's an article on the latest development of this case. Menendez Brothers judge called fearless by attorneys. They say he'll release brothers. The Menendez brothers may have just caught a break in the resentencing because the judge in their case is notoriously liberal, and local attorneys say he's letting them out. Judge William C. Ryan of Los Angeles County Superior Court has been assigned the Menendez case, and we've talked to a number of prominent attorneys who have argued before this judge and personally know him, and they all highlight his fairness and open-minded nature. We're told he's smart and fearless, supervising judges like to assignment sensitive cases other judges will be afraid to handle. One good example of this, we're told he famously handled a case in which the LAPD received a warrant from a judge, and upon hearing the evidence, decided to squash the search warrant, claiming it was unfair. One prominent criminal defense attorney tells TMC the defense loves him, and another tells us he's going to release them, the Menendez brothers. By the way, Judge Ryan was not just recently assigned to Menendez case, he's been dealing with it for about a year and a half. Last year, he issued an order to LA County District Attorney George Gascon to look into his sexual abuse claims made by Eric and Lyle against her father, Jose Menendez. After the letter Eric allegedly wrote months before the murders to his cousin Andy Cano came to light. The Menendez brothers' lawyers have been fighting with the court to take a new look at their case in light of new evidence, so Ryan's well aware of all recent developments. We're told Judge Ryan will consider sexual abuse allegations. The brothers model prisoner records for nearly 35 years, and the fact many members of the family, victims in the case, have come forward advocating for their release. The brothers were sentenced to life in prison without parole in 1996 for 1989 shotgun murders of their parents at their Beverly Hills home. Ryan often handles resentencing cases, and he's acquired an impressive knowledge and understanding over time with a number of the cases he's reviewed ending in release. DA Gascon announced yesterday he will advocate for resentencing the brothers from life without the possibility of parole to life with the possibility of parole. And because of time served, they will be eligible for parole immediately if Judge William C. Ryan signs off. Gascon filed the official document last night, and the next court hearing is set for the end of November. Oh shit. End of November, holy shit. Oh. Okay, so I just got an update from TMZ. I just got a notification from TMZ. So now there's a news article that says judge could free the Menendez brothers without a parole board. So, basically, here we are. The judge who would decide the fate of Eric and Lyle Menendez could do way more than what the DA is asking for. He could free them the very day he hears their case. Holy shit. That's huge. That is huge, dude. Like, I didn't think it was possible, but I guess the hearing for the resentences could be at the end of November, which is right around my birthday. And also, it's gonna be right around time I'm gonna be on vacation. I'm gonna go on a cruise, and I'm also gonna go to California for a family reunion. So, I'm gonna be on vacation when I find out whether or not the Menendez Brothers are gonna go free. This is gonna be very interesting. As reported, LA County D. George Gascon has filed legal docs asking Judge William C. Ryan to re-sentence the Menendez Brothers. Based on a new law, the judge could change their sentence, life without the possibility of parole, to the possibility of immediately winning parole. Thing is, for Gascon to get his way, the parole board would have to hold a hearing and then decide if Eric and Lyle have been rehabilitated and are no longer a threat to society. But get this, we checked the law, and the judge has the power to actually change the conviction from murder to voluntary manslaughter given the new evidence and the interest of justice. In California, the maximum sentence for voluntary manslaughter is 11 years. The brothers have served nearly 35 years, so they will be instantly free men after the hearing. Los Angeles attorney Mike Cavalucci joined TMZ Live and said this is the best case scenario for Menendez Brothers. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Eric and Lyle's attorney Mark Garagos will ask the judge to do just that, change the conviction to a voluntary manslaughter. Given the way Gascon described the case, it seems unlikely he'd mount an objection. As we reported, LA County Superior Court Judge Ryan has a reputation for fearlessness, not afraid to reverse another judge's ruling when he feels it was wrong, so he may be the perfect judge for the brothers. A hearing date has not been set, but there is indeed a possibility the Menendez Brothers will be at a Thanksgiving table in the free world. Interesting. Okay, so that's basically it for today. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say for today. So, if you like this video, subscribe. This is Phoenix Girl signing off, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.